What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Finster, Pinterest, SoundCloud, SoundClick, Aquarius, and All Points Barrister Selmy. Now, I want to talk about Barrister Selmy because he's the most epic warrior in the Game of Thrones. So many people say. They say he's the best fighter they've ever seen. Sir Jorah Mormont said it. Sir Jorah Mormont said he's one of the best fighters that the Seven Kingdoms has ever seen. Robert Baratheon talks about his honor. I'm sorry, I'm in a library. Robert Baratheon talks about his honor, and everybody talks about how honorable he is. That's why Robert Baratheon got him aid first at the Battle of the Trident instead of telling his maester to give Robert himself aid. So even though Barristan Selmy was fighting for the other, he was fighting for the Mad King because Barristan Selmy is very honorable. That's another reason. Another thing to show his honor is when he was upset at Sir Jaime because Sir Jaime was named to the King's Guard even though he slew King Aerys. So Barristan Selmy is a man of honor, and he is the best fighter in the Seven Kingdoms. But Joffrey says that Barristan Selmy is old, and when Joffrey says that Barristan Selmy is old, he says that because his father, or who he thought was his father, King Robert Baratheon, just died from being pretty much skewed by a boar. But Robert's reaction time was slow because he was drinking a lot of wine that Lancel Lannister was giving him. He constantly gave him wine, and then that's how the boar really got to him, or that boar wouldn't have got to Robert. But nonetheless, so Joffrey pretty much tells Sir Barristan Selmy, you're old. He said, you let my father die, you're old. So we're kicking you off the King's Guard. But when he does this, in this scene, he says, we're here for life. This is, we're only supposed to, leave when we die. And the Queen says, well, whose death are you talking about? Who has to die? And basically, Selmy, when he's quitting like a boss, of course, but when he takes out his sword, he says, I can cut the five of you down like carving a cake. Who else has the balls to say this to the King's Guard? So this is just beautiful. My biggest problem is Sir Barristan Selmy, okay, he is old. The guy is probably 50, and in these scenes, nobody has seen him, like none of the audience. We've never seen Selmy fight. I mean, we've seen Jaime Lannister fight, and he's one of the greatest fighters in all the kingdoms. Matter of fact, Jaime Lannister said there's only 3 people who could beat him in a fight, in a one-on-one. And I guess he didn't think Ned Stark can beat him, but Ned Stark was holding his own against him. But nonetheless, so when Barristan Selmy subdued Old Wick, he subdued Old Wick by himself. This is how great this guy is. He did it by himself. If you go back to Westeros lore and you look at the Iron Islands, they'll say Sir Barristan Selmy subdued Old Wick, which was the smallest of the islands, by himself. It doesn't mean there was one person there. That guy took on many people by himself. This is how great he is. So all I'm saying is you have somebody who's touted to be the greatest fighter in all the Seven Kingdoms. Why can't we see him fight? We heard about his legendary fight. Actually, Sir Barristan Selmy, he believes that he's at fault for the war because Aerys, not King Aerys, but Rhaegar pretty much had unseated Sir Barristan Selmy in a tournament. And when he did, he won the whole tournament and then gave the flowers, not to his wife, Ilya Martell. He gave it to Robert's betrothed, who was, I forgot her name. And that started the war. What is her name? Somebody help me out. I forgot the name. Anyway, Ned Stark's sister. And he gave it to Ned Stark's sister, who basically is Jon Snow's mother, and Aerys Targaryen is not Aerys Targaryen, but the Targaryen prince is Jon Snow's father. I'm sorry, I don't have all my thoughts right, but nonetheless, so we do know how great Sir Barristan Selmy is, and right here in this scene, another ode to how great Sir Barristan Selmy is. Jaime Lannister says he saw Sir Barristan Selmy kill Toym, who was another warrior. He saw him kill him with a counter pass, which was the best move he's ever seen. Also, Sir Jaime, sorry about the noise in the back. Also, Sir Jaime, when he was captured by the Starks, he said that Sir Barristan Selmy was a painter, and he wished that he could fight like that. So, forgive me for the noise in the background. So, what I'm saying is, why haven't we seen Sir Barristan Selmy fight? We know he's like 50 or whatever, but still, there are flashbacks. You can still have flashbacks of a great fighter. The only time we actually see him take out a knife and stab anything is this scene where he killed the Scorpion so he could be on the Queen's Guard. And once again, defending the Targaryens. I think Joffrey letting Sir Barristan go was a big, big, big mistake, because the guy can obviously still hold his own. But now he's fighting against, the Lannisters, because he's fighting for the Queen's Guard now instead of the King's Guard. So I think that was a huge mistake. And nonetheless, I'm a fan of bosses in any book, any movie, but I like to see what they can do. Sorry once again for the noise in the back. So that's all I'm saying is I would like to see a flashback of what Sir Barristan Selmy could do, because it would just solidify how great this guy really is. And thanks for watching my videos. Subscribe. I'm sorry for the noise. Bye.